It's Game On, and this is your front row seat to one of the toughest tickets at Super Bowl, taking you inside taste of the NFL in Arizona prior to Super Bowl 49. Game On brings you the chefs, their dishes, the stars, the players current and Hall of Fame who support this fight against hunger. We'll show you up close why this attack on hunger is so important. And as always, the Aspire Athlete of the Week.
Food, football, and you.
In the fight against hunger, this is Game On.
It's Game Day Sunday. It's Game On TV with Rod Simons.
Once again, greetings. Glad you found us. This is a special edition of Game On from Taste of the NFL, the 24th edition from Super Bowl 49 in Phoenix, Arizona. Delighted you're with us. Rod Simons. And this is it. This is the big event that they do once a year. They have, yes, small little taste of the NFL teams, but the big taste of the NFL is on this night before Super Bowl. And over the next 28 minutes and 30 seconds, we're going to tell you all about the mission that is fighting hunger through the eyes of Taste the NFL. Busy show we have for you. Let's get started by the numbers.
And when we look at the numbers, we find the fight against hunger is serious. Hunger kills more people each year than AIDS, malaria, and TB combined. Hunger touches all corners of our society, with 1 in 9 people on Earth going to bed hungry every night. Nearly 16 million children in the United States are food insecure, and it's estimated that more than 48 million people suffer from daily food insecurity. Taste of the NFL's 25th fight against hunger will happen February 6, 2016, the night before Super Bowl 50 in Santa Clara.
You talk about the fight against hunger, and this man is in full bore. Adam Richmond, great to be back with you at Taste the NFL.
Thank you so much for having me back.
So we were together in Brooklyn last year.
Indeed.
And you made it clear, my home turf, this is very important. Bed-Stuy and all the food banks in New York, you've stepped out here to Arizona. This is a national problem, and you're not shy about letting people know coast to coast they need to get involved.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the Super Bowl, we associate it with our party and abundance and joy, and there are so many people that don't get to experience that. You know, I've been very blessed to have a life where I literally get to sample the most delicious things, but there are people that go without for so much, and in the midst of all the opulence and all the excess that comes with the Super Bowl, it's great that there's an event with a consciousness and a real conscience as well.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that, you know, we're giving this year to St. Mary's Food Bank, one of the oldest, and with a goal of 8 million meals, the fact that we've already achieved 6 million meals, 22 million to fight hunger, to know that we can do it, we have done it, and I hope we'll do it bigger and better this year.
You know, we talked about this again last year in Brooklyn. A lot of numbers fly around when we talk about hunger.
Absolutely.
But one of the things that was clear to us was just the thought of your child missing or not sure where they were going to eat again. That brings it all home, and forget the numbers, just that fact should have people getting involved.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a humanity to it, and
Yes.
it's a simple, basic need. And, you know, we're here for pleasure, and this is something we gift ourselves, the joy of company, the joy of enjoying a football game or high-fiving a friend on a great touchdown. But when it comes to human necessity, there is no substitute for care. There is no substitute for a good, solid meal. And the fact that so many people have come together to give people that are going without one of the basic human necessities in the midst of, you know, who you're rooting for or whatever else, that's what separates Taste of Hunger, you know, Taste of the NFL and this fight against hunger for me.
You also aren't afraid to use your celebrity to make a stand. I can't see you being shy about it, and you're not.
No, I think that I'm very blessed and I'm very fortunate, and for me not to use this position that I'm in of either visibility or social media, the ability to reach many people. If I just reap the benefits of that which has been given to me without giving back, I think that it's kind of reprehensible. And I have a wonderful mother that really raised me with a significant charitable sensibility. And if you can give back, you have to give back.
Does it mean a lot to you that that you hopped on board and really made a difference in Brooklyn? You bring it here to Arizona, and you're even looking forward to San Francisco next year.
Absolutely. It'll be the 25th year.
Yeah.
I mean, for Taste of the NFL, I think people don't realize that it's been 25 years since 1992, and what a commitment and how much effort has gone forth. So I am incredibly excited. And you're right, you know, it was Brooklyn, and it was my hometown, and, you know, the world turned its attention attention to New York and the fact that New York turns its attention to those less fortunate. Well, now we're in Arizona, and once again, Taste of the NFL in the midst of the glitz and the glamour, and, Jamie Foxx has a party, Lil Wayne has a party, Rihanna's performing, Drake's performing, and that's wonderful. But in the midst of that, to get 32 of the best chefs in America, 32 Hall of Famers, an unbelievable sports and memorabilia auction, and to have things that appeal to so many people, and to meet that glitz and glamour, but with a heart and a soul and a consciousness, I think is a very beautiful thing.
Great to have you with us. Thanks for all you do in the fight.
Thank you, and thank you for having me in the fight.
Adam Richmond right here with Taste.
We know you're busy, on the go, missing a GameON taping or show broadcast? No worries. Just click to find them. All the great shows featuring your favorite Twins, Vikings, there's original live music, always food, there's spring training to so much more. It's online and on your phone, it's free, and it's for you at GameOnTVMN.com and our official GameON app. Guaranteed for you to keep your game on. It's great to have you with us. We'll hear from the stars supporting Taste of the NFL, but next, the chefs with the food behind Taste. First, though, this GameON fan fact. In 24 years, Taste of the NFL has raised more than $22 million in the fight against hunger.
Glad you're with us. This is Game On TV.
Welcome back to this special edition of Game On at Taste of the NFL. When you come to an event like this, it's not just one night. The build-up here at Super Bowl has been a week in the making, and a lot of excitement, including some world-class chefs, all kind of, well, in Minnesota terms, like a little hot dish, all together.
When we get the call to come and help out, we come running because we have the capabilities.
When you can do something like this and to be lucky enough to have a TV show and be high profile, and to do stuff like this is what it's all about. I mean, this we can make a difference. This we can fix. We don't have to have kids going to bed hungry every night. In this country, this is fixable. And that breaks my heart. And that's really what, when you come out here, you can have a great time in this great event, and you know it's for a great cause. Can't go wrong.
It's about the people that are here, the chefs, the players, the team, the volunteers. It's deeply moving, and I've always said this event is the party with a purpose, as we've all talked about, and we all come together and we love it. But once you leave, you want to have a reunion with everyone, and it's about the people that bring it together, the people that make a difference. We can't do it on our own. It doesn't take one person, it doesn't take two people, it takes a team, and that's what the NFL is about. The best teams are successful.
I look at the glass half full. I see a lot of people helping out and coming along, and once we start telling them about what we're doing, they get on board and they help us out as much as possible.
We're a big family, and our employees, you see how many people run around that factory, and to me, each and every one of them are important. Their families, their children, they depend on us, for the jobs, and we depend on them for the work. And to make sure everyone's safe and sound, and to make a difference to people that are struggling, it means the world to us.
It's people. People make it happen.
It's amazing. It's, I know the organization that goes behind it with Wayne and everybody and yourself. And, Wayne came over and saw us at the beginning of March of last year talking about San Francisco. And we already settled about Phoenix, Arizona. So I know what goes in behind it all. And all the money that we raise, and it all goes to a good cause. And every single penny goes towards it.
1 out of 4, 1 out of 3 here, 1 out of 5. Going hunger. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's getting worse. But every one of us here, everyone is making a difference, holding hands and believing and saying we can do it. And that's what it takes, the community being together.
So many committed professionals. If you want to see a vast array of different pictures, go to #KickHunger on Twitter. You'll love what you see.
It's game day weekend. In seconds, this week's Aspire Athlete of the Week and more from Taste of the NFL at Super Bowl 49. First, though, this GameON fan fact. Taste of the NFL's yearly tasting entertainment event is the single most successful NFL-sanctioned charitable event at the Super Bowl, with proceeds going directly to fight hunger.
You've got your game on. Welcome back to Game On TV.
Welcome back to this special edition of Game On. We got you behind the ropes, actually. This is the red carpet. This is where all the celebrities, the football players, some of the big-name chefs come in. They walk the red carpet. All the sponsors right there as they head in to the big show. It's a lot of fun, but one thing's for certain. There's big-time star power behind this show.
All the opulence and all the excess that comes with the Super Bowl, it's great that there's an event with a consciousness and a real conscience as well.
Think how much worse it would be if there weren't efforts like this.
I can only say that this is one of the greatest causes that anybody can undertake because I support it strongly. I believe it's an incredible thing. Hunger must be abolished in the United States and all over the world.
This we can fix. We don't have to have kids going to bed hungry every night.
When you do come together, it's amazing to see what can happen in people's lives.
What's up, man? Everything good? All right.
To have people here that are hungry is insane. And so, of course, chefs have a responsibility to do something about it. We feed people. That's what we do.
It's a great feeling to be here and to see really the scope of what this event is and what it means to people.
And all the money that we raise, and it all goes to a good cause, and every single penny goes towards it.
It's people. People make it happen.
Party with a purpose is to raise awareness and dollars, because if you raise awareness, people start paying attention to an issue and they find a way to help out.
And a great weekend to you. We're just ahead of our big force negotiator and his legal lowdown. But next, the reason behind the work at Taste of the NFL to the front lines in this war on hunger. First, though, this Game On fan fact. At Taste, more than 3,000 wine glasses are handed out to guests and filled with Gallo wine, while chefs prepare more than 45,000 sample-size servings for guests to enjoy. Time now for your Game On update. In this 24th year, Taste of the NFL got big league support from the NBC network from start to finish. Network celebrities turned out in serious shows of support. Some of the biggest names at NBC were front and center at St. Mary's Food Bank, boxing and preparing food deliveries.
The Super Bowl is so exciting to take time out of our busy schedule to come out to give back to those who are less fortunate. I'm just honored to be here and for both my wife Lindsay and I to come out and show our support. It's an awesome feeling.
Then hours before the Super Bowl kickoff between Seattle and New England, the Today Show turned up the heat on hunger, welcoming chefs from both Super Bowl cities, along with Adam Richman serving as judge. This was great fun and great exposure to this fight. Make no mistake about it, on this set, the hosts care about making a difference.
From time to time on the show, we've gotten to highlight issues, and hunger's always the one I choose. And the reason is, we all think of this country as the land of plenty. You know, we think about how much we have, and of course we are so privileged. So for that reason, the fact that there are so many hungry children, hungry families in this country where we have so much, it's just, it's something that I know if more people were aware of, we would really be able to fix that. And so I think it's great to draw attention to it, and especially for kids, because if you're going to school on an empty stomach, it's hard to learn, it's hard to concentrate. So, you know, I really appreciate all the work that's being done. There have been great organizations, the Food Bank, Feeding America, a lot of different things that are done to try to rectify that.
And that's your Game On update.
Glad you're with us. This is Game On TV.
Welcome back to this special edition of Game On at Taste of the NFL 24. You know, we've seen a lot of the different celebrities, the chefs, the players. Now we're going to take you in to what the mission is all about, to the front lines in this fight against hunger. A few weeks before we arrived in Phoenix, we went to one of the food shelves where they hand out food every single week. They address the needs of the hungry every single day of the year. It's sobering, and it's a mission worth fighting.
These lines form every week of the year, with every kind of cart and crate in tow. Every Tuesday, these people are here for food.
Like the meat, the bread. My husband and I can't eat lettuce, but it helps, to put on certain things that we eat. The fruit, the vegetables that we get, everything we get here, it helps.
It's the latest tool to finding and feeding the hungry. A mobile pantry that brings the food to those heaviest pockets of poverty. There are 40 of these pockets identified, so the pantries blanket the Phoenix Valley weekly.
It is an everyday battle, it is an everyday fight, and it's only through the donations, and it's only through the grace of people who understand what they have and what others don't that can make this a reality.
Once inside, no elbows fly, no harsh words exchanged. These people are grateful for what little they get. And in just over 3 hours, more than 500 families will shuffle through and get enough food to plan for the next few days.
I know I can't go in the store, and the prices of food and the prices of everything in the store is so high. And you come here, and the people here are so nice that they do give us the food that will help out.
I've been on the other side of the line years ago, so I've needed the food myself before. And the people that we work with primarily around here, I couldn't say numb to it. My heart goes out to these folks. All of our hearts here go out to these folks.
Here, you don't find frills, but no one goes home without. Last year alone, the mobile pantries here distributed nearly 2 million pounds of food.
There's so many folks here in the United States that say, I can't believe this is happening. And I'll bring them to a mobile pantry, and I'll show 400 to 500 families that are standing out here with a line that's winding around the block. And they would not have believed that this is happening in one of the most affluent cities in the United States.
It's gotten bad enough to where a lot of these folks, they thoroughly depend on what we're doing and other food banks in the area are doing for their food.
And for as bad, as painful as it is to be in this situation, Carolyn just fights through the frustration and the anger, grateful for this assist.
Yeah, it hurts. It bothers you a lot because you can see people walking up and down the street that don't have nothing. And I'm one of the lucky ones that I come here and I get the food that will help. You have a great day.
Wow. If you want to get involved, go to these websites and join the team in this fight against hunger. And that is it for us this week. Thank you for letting us be a part of your weekend. Don't forget all our updates at GameOnTVMN.com. We're on Facebook and Twitter too. We'd love for you to be part of our team. Until next week, I'm Rod Simons. We leave you with pictures from the camera of one Webby here at Taste of the NFL. Until next week, make it a great week and keep your game on.